Unless you can absolutely say that God has called you not to preach the gospel, then you must say that Jesus has called you to preach where you are. See, the gospel needs skin on it, mate, and people are waiting for people like you and I to show them the true Jesus.
I was out there on drugs, just waiting to die until somebody came down there and showed me Jesus.
I first heard about Jesus when I was 8 years old. A neighbor boy down the street in my neighborhood told me about Jesus and prayed with me. And then years later, when I was 20 years old at a business conference, I went to a worship service and I gave my life to Jesus, and I've never been the same since.
So I was in the darkest point of my life, and I was 26 years old. And I became friends with a coworker of mine, and she was the first person that ever spoke to me about Jesus from the context of being real and wanting to be in relationship with me.
I saw a kindness in Charity's eyes and her actions, and she was just so gentle and she was really helpful, and that made me think about, wow, this Christian is actually the real thing.
I was doing meth and dealing drugs at the lowest point in my life. I was on the streets, and some Christians that I knew came and told me about Jesus. And if they hadn't told me about Jesus and actually showed me what Jesus was like with unconditional love, I really don't know where I'd be today.
You know, I heard a lot about Jesus when I was a kid, but they never really finished and told me how to be saved. And then one man told me about Jesus, and it just became clear.
No, I was really trapped in the whole club scene, looking for affirmation from older men, boozing it up, trying drugs, all this type of stuff. And it was just amazing, even in that time when I was running so far away from God, how He sent His people just to come and keep persisting, telling me how much God loves me and that He's got a plan for me. And one day I just kind of woke up and all of that became a reality, and I said I want it. And broke up with my boyfriend at the time, went to church, and I had an amazing encounter with God. And I'm so thankful for that, because it's people like me that are waiting for people like you just to come and tell us that Jesus is real.
People like me are waiting for people like you to show us Jesus.
People just like me are waiting for people just like you.
People like me are waiting for people like you.